Hey, this is Daniela. First, I'm going to roll the Astro Dice, see what we're going to be talking about here. Alright, we have Aries, Venus, and 5th house. Let's see what we have here with these cards. Wow, that's funny. 5th house is passion. Venus, we know what that is. That's also love. And Aries, that's like fiery passion. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Venus card here. Venus, beloved. Okay, cool. 5th house, passion. And Aries, this last dice here. Aries. Act. So what are the words here? Act, beloved, passion. 121:43. Alright. And then also acknowledging that we're in the full moon right now. Full moon in Libra. Find balance. Here's the message. Also, full moon. Celebrate being whole. So whole, balance, act. Full moon. Fully living the power of the universe. Awesome. Alright, so this message could be for an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or it actually just could be the message for anyone in general, just thinking about where your 5th house, what's in your 5th house, thinking about where Aries is, thinking about what you might just need to act upon. Let's go ahead and get a message from the cards. First cards I'm going to look at, I'm also going to grab one of these oracle cards. Alchemy of the Spirit oracle cards. I've been loving these cards lately. I just got these. Super love these cards, so let's pull one of these cards first. Alright. Card flipped over. The Whale. Card number 34. It has an infinity symbol on it. These cards are just so freaking cute. Super cute cards. I freaking love these. Okay. The Whale. The Whale of a Tail. Okay, let's get this one too. The Fox. An apple is on its head. A moon. And one more. One more from the stack. Actually, yeah. Also going to get one from this deck here. The Mystic Martian Oracle cards. And this will just be part of the message, and then we'll get into the tarot. Cool. The Agarthans, manifesting multidimensional perception and attunement. Okay, Agarthans. That's the first card that's actually in this deck. Let me just read it here. Card number 1. Agarthans, Telosian ancestors, were initially Atlantean and Lemurian refugee survivors from the Atlantis destruction. The Agarthans are now a highly advanced, multidimensional, and sophisticated civilization that resides inside the pristine core of the Hollow Earth. Telos is one of the divine citadels of the Agarthans, located beneath Mount Shasta, where they live a fruitful, serene, and abundant life, far superior to surface dwellers. They typically stand anywhere up to 12 feet of height. Inner Earth's flora, fauna, and vegetation is one of the finest and purest nutritional quality found anywhere. They live to 800 years or more, and typically the very oldest do not appear older than 40 years in age and flesh. The citadels are crystalline and magical to the eye, while being totally free from any toxins whatsoever. Agarthans mostly avoid traveling to surface Earth due to the energetic harshness of toxins, though they do visit when need be. Agarthans may be looking forward to the human collective ascension of consciousness, which cosmically also affects all ETs according to their developmental level. They will be participating in the cleaning up of the healing human surface dwellers. In alliance with the other benevolent ETs, the Agarthans are gatekeepers of the halls of Amenti, the ancient self-regulating cosmic portals or stargates that cannot be entered until initiates of all species have ascended consciousness, Christos, in their energy field. So the meanings of this card are living your truth, healthy lifestyle, manifesting, multidimensional perception, nutrition, abundance, core issues, crystal energies, strong ethereal light body, imagination, and ascended consciousness. Attunement. And the whale. The whale is the spirit of temperance, finding balance in the chaos. Interesting. Yeah, we have the Libra card saying balance. We have the whale card also talking about balance as well. Things are not as happening to you as a vendetta of the universe. The furniture is not hitting your little toe on purpose. Life is not trying to get you. But if you've been living in anxiety, it sometimes feels like you are being pushed by everything and everyone around you. The advice here says if you have been feeling unease, the spirit of the whale brings you the message of temperance. Find the middle path. Find the balance between reasoning and emotion. Don't react with the impulse of your emotions. It is better to let the ocean of your feelings settle so you can act instead of react. Also, don't act only from your rational mind, because you may become too strict and practical, disregarding the sensible needs of your heart. It is in the balance between the mind and the heart that the spirit finds moderation and self-control. So, go with ease. Take your time. Don't be impulsive. Don't say yes unless you mean it. Don't offer more than you can handle, and avoid extremes. Living in intense feelings is tempting, but it will quickly wear down your spirit. Instead, try always to find the middle ground. And then the last of those, the 28, is the Fox card. Spirit of Wisdom. Practice seeing life through the beginner's mind. The spirit of the fox says, be wise, but don't be the wisest person in the room. You don't need to know everything. It is better to look for what is essential and what feeds your soul. Even though there is a lot you can know, not everything nurtures your soul, and some things just create noise in your mind. Another, and there is no shame in not knowing. You don't need to have an answer prepared for everything. You can be even vulnerable and say, I don't know, with confidence, because not knowing is also part of wisdom. It means you know your limits and you humbly accept there is so much to learn. And it also means there is room for your curiosity to take you to amazing adventures. So don't aim to be the smartest, aim to be wise. Speak when necessary, and know when silence is a better answer. And remember the beautiful lessons in Max Ehrmann's poem Desiderata. Sorry. Listen to others, even to the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. The most beautiful lessons might be hidden in the places you ignore. In balance is discovering temperance, seeking to grow, and keeping an open mind. Out of balance is acting like a know-it-all, fearing being wrong, feeling a false sense of superiority, and being closed-minded. Alright, let's look at the cards here. So far we have lots to talk about balance. Balancing really between what you know, like all of the quantum possibilities of existence, what all of the thoughts that are probably in your head, balancing that with love and rationality and emotions, with the main message being Aries, Venus, 5th house of act, beloved, and passion. And when looking at the astro dice, that usually the first thing is the situation, is the sign, and then we have the rest of the story just kind of plays out. The situation is acting. Let me look here. Yeah. The main subject, yes, would then be Venus, energy of love. So this is a love message. Didn't intend for that, but this is what came out. So let's get cards. We're going to pull 3 cards. Get the message here. Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands. And Two of Pentacles. 2 and 2. 2, 2. Okay, and then at the bottom is the 10 of Cups, and at the top is the 9 of Swords. And at the bottom, right underneath that was 10 of Pentacles, so that's interesting. I did definitely shuffle these cards. So it looks like the message here is 6 of Pentacles is kind of the current, here we go. 6 of Pentacles, first card here. This is the first, there we go. Is it focus? Okay, there we go. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles, that's the first card that we have here. And that is showing that to receive. And like it even like kind of like shows that image still of like balancing, like the balance, like you see all 3 of these people have their hands up like this, like they're like balancing like a decision. Like the whole theme is balance. The whole theme of this message is finding balance. Obviously, like that word comes in so many places, but like even like realizing that you yourself are whole, and the balance needs to first be found within yourself before you're able to balance other situations. So let's see here. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It really just looks like this is like an internal struggle of balance that needs to be found, but the end of all of that will be the Ten of Cups. You see, like like it's like it's I've honestly just saw this read like this. I just saw this read for a friend recently, that because you're like so like worried about everything that's like in your head, all the anxiety that's caused by an imbalance in love for yourself, love for your friends, love for partners, because there's an imbalance in the way that you're perceiving love for yourself, that there is an issue with being able to get to that balance for yourself because you're focusing on the wrong things. Speaking of focus, like this like camera focusing, it's like driving me crazy. But I'll figure it out. This is my first video here, so awesome. Thanks for checking it out. But yeah, like we have Two of Wands. Definitely like plans of partnership. That's like influencing, and like you even see that word, the influence. Like there's so much like action being taken, like action is being taken before like actually thinking in a wise way about it. Like the imbalance thinking is what is taking action right now. So like you see how many times we have the word balance, even like I'd say like this card said balance on it, this one did, this one does. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards say balance on it. Balancing passion, balancing passion that you have for yourself and for your balancing action that you have for yourself and balancing action that you have towards like what's actually like helping get you towards the contentment and love and joy that you're like seeking. Like it's like temporary, because like it's like in order to get temporary satisfaction, that of course some people may go towards the route of, okay, this is quick passion, I'm gonna go for that, but really that's not leading to joy. That's like, it's like, would you rather eat like a meal that's been like cooked, like home cooked meal, or like do you just want to like throw something in the microwave and be happy with that? Like, yeah, it's gonna give you like something to put in your stomach like immediately, but like it's not going to be fulfilling. It's like could even like cause like issues down the road because like you're not giving yourself like the nutrients that you like actually need to have. And that's what that card was talking about when I was reading about the Agarthans, like the Agarthans card, like that was like really focusing on health and balance and like what is good for yourself. So that is where like the issue is, because there is no like self love, like focusing on beloved number one is always you. You are number one. So like focusing on what really makes you good, not just like what drugs can I take, what quick fix can I, what video games can I play, like what's going to get me out of my mind like as a quick satisfaction. That's not healthy. I mean, you know that. I'm not trying to be like, I told you, but like we all know, we know like what is healthy, what when our body feels good. We know when our mind feels good, when we're able to focus on things versus when we're not. And those like things that we do that are not helping us with our personal health leaves us in this state of mind. The words on there are anxiety and worry. So like literally like this card's like sometimes called like the nightmare card. Like you're like, because you're in your head dealing with all the stuff that you know is unbalancing for yourself, even though like you're like super wise, you can like see like all the different levels. You're very like your perception is like right on. Like you can see, oh, if I make this choice, I'm gonna go on this road. If I make this choice, something else is gonna happen. You're very understanding of like, man, if I like work out or if I, you know, go to sleep at night, that's actually going to help me towards making things right in life. But when that doesn't happen, then we end up in this kind of state of mind. But the main want is to find balance within the self, make the self a healthy person. Then if your end goal, I mean, we all have relationships. It doesn't have to mean like this is like you're going to go get married and like have a family and all this stuff. This could be just like having a good friend circle, or I mean, but the card does, you know, the card literally does say family on it, like, but it's like really just like contentment, like being actually happy. Like that's a tall order, right? Like I just want to be happy, but it's like understanding that happiness is not when you get this you're going to be happy, but when you get when you are content and happy with even like days that are like, oh my god, I lost my job, but it's like I can still be happy about that because wow, look, I have another opportunity. Like constantly living in that sadness, like always thinking about like the worry is just giving more energy to that worry, and it's not actually helping you progress forward. So with the Two of Wands in the middle, this is for you to take action towards what kind of plans do you need to take to help with that balance. Do you have friends that can help you find balance? Like what can you rely on if not yourself? I mean, of course you're gonna have to take the action to do what you need to do to be in a more balanced state of mind, but do you have people you can rely on? Can you make plans? Can you think about a time that you were in a more balanced state of mind, and then you would be able to see what you can do to like learn from yourself? And then with the pentacles here and pentacles here, like this is like showing a like being able to be in a balanced state does have materials or earth or groundedness on both sides. And even this stone here is for grounding. Like, and I strategically set up the stones that I have around here for grounding, for earth energies, to be balanced. So to be able to balance, you need to go back to square one. Go back to like a reset time. This is, you know, springtime. It's time for a reset. But really showing us we are in Aries season, aren't we? Yeah, we're still in Aries. We're in Aries season, and that's the card that came out. So here we are, Aries. Oh, you're right over here. Aries season. So Aries, time to act on love and passion, and to first start with yourself, because if you're not able to find the balance within yourself and find the passion and love for yourself, it's going to be more difficult to maintain and to find outside of yourself. Thank you.